Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video, and today I want to talk about Skylanders, but not only Skylanders, the many predecessors after Skylanders that try to copy what the formula of Toy to Life. You know, Skylanders were really influential in the gaming series during that time, and that was the Toy to Life series. And there was three major ones, and I think the only three that ever really popped off, and sadly kind of killed it with Skylanders. It started oversaturating the genre, and it started getting worse as time went on. So there was three different ones. One made by Nintendo, Warner Brothers, then the other one was made by Disney. So, we'll go over Nintendo first, which I think is probably the worst ones. These are Amiibos. Amiibos are figurines that work in certain games. Now, as you see, this Amiibo has a Smash symbol right at the bottom. And the problem that I have with Amiibos is that toy-to-life things I feel like you should be able to use and interact with and feel like you're the character. When it came to Amiibos, honestly, they were just kind of like a bonus, you know? When you put them on the game, they'll take Smash Bros. For example, you're not getting anything new, you're not getting anything crazy. All you're getting is a CPU that was going to learn off of you and get better as time went on. It was like a training dummy. It was like training a dog. Okay, cool, but there's not really much novelty to it. The main thing you would probably buy these for is just to like maybe keep them in the box and then have them to see, you know? Like, they're more figurines to me than anything else. They're like Funko Pops in a way, where you just kind of look at them. You're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And they're part of your favorite icon of whatever game, you know? Since Smash Bros. Had so many different crossovers, I have a couple of them, you know? I have Pac-Man too, because I like Pac-Man. I like how I have him sitting there. But definitely the worser one, and I think these ones are actually still going on. I remember when the Switch came out, when I got Breath of the Wild, they were still making like Link stuff. I'm pretty sure they're still making Amiibos, but realistically, nothing is really there. They don't really impact much. And then some other games, they do just give you free stuff. But they're more of just a way to look at, and they do look nice. Next one I want to talk about is probably Disney Infinity. And I think this is probably like the worser off one. I do own these games, by the way. I did own them, but now since it's been so long, I just don't care anymore. Disney Infinity was more like Skylanders, traditionally. You would get the three characters right here, you get the base game, and it was more of like a sandbox game than anything. This one probably shows off a little bit more. This would be the portal right here. You would place your like little thing right here, like this little like statue, and it'll let you go to places. You can place your two characters right here, and there were these chips. These chips usually gave you something cool for the sandbox mode. So some were cars, some were different background layouts, and you could spawn enemies, fight things, and that's all cool and all. But for me, a personal Minecraft hater, I don't have the creativity to be able to do that for so long. It eventually gets boring. You kind of lose everything you want, and they kept updating it. They did like 3.0, 2.0, and they kept adding things. So, you know, they had like Star Wars and stuff like that. Let's see if we can find anything else. Obviously Marvel. Here's a nice one right here. You know, Jack Skellington, the Cars, and it was cool. You know, if it just like you get to play as these characters, right? And they did have chases. I don't know if this shows it. No, and they did have like chase figures. Like I remember there was like crystal clear ones. And there are these weird things, which I don't remember at all, but I slightly do. And again, like, those crystal places would actually take you to a level. I remember getting stuck on some, here's some more. I remember getting stuck on the Spider-Man one, because I was just really stupid. I didn't know where to go. And I think that was, like, my final memory of the game. I literally cannot remember anything else. And here's some more. Like, it lasted for a while, honestly. They had the fucking, I don't know if this is, like, these are, like, official, but, like, if these are, like, if they did, well, it would be pretty cool. They lasted more longer than Skylanders did. Skylanders ended it off with, like, a meh ending, but I think these really just got lost to obscurity. But I think my favorite one, out of all three of these, is the last one, and that's Lego Dimensions. Oh my god, Lego Dimensions, so much fun. And I think, honestly, I would have still collected these, but something happened when I was younger. I went to school, I came back, my TV was on the floor, and I had all my Lego Dimension characters on top of the thing. And they were all displayed, they're all right next to their characters. I kept them organized. And when my TV fell, it blasted every Lego character I had into fucking hell. And right now, I still have everything, they're just in pieces. And you know how annoying it's going to be to try to find each individual piece to whatever thing they had? Like, there were cars in there. You have the individual people themselves. The nice thing about the people is that they did at least tell you what these were. So these are the things that really only matter. These are just the figurines that you built, by the way. And that was pretty cool. And like, everything got blasted to fucking smithereens. So I never actually picked it back up. Maybe in the future, if you guys want to, I actually would consider collecting LEGO Dimensions and playing it again. LEGO Dimensions was a lot more money hungry. There were specific levels you would go into, and they were more, it was more like actual LEGO based, where you went into this big world, you go in there, you have power-ups and stuff, and since you're buying characters to unlock new characters with new power-ups, there was places in those levels where you couldn't do anything unless you went out to go buy some. And they eventually brought out some more. They brought out team packs, as you see here. Again, this is by Warner Brothers, so a lot of Warner Brothers stuff. This was Warner Brothers messing with the whole multiverse idea before multiverses, you know? And I honestly think if without this game, I think a lot of the characters we have in that game probably wouldn't come to fruition. You know, then they brought out a lot more. They had level packs. Again, you built everything here. Something also that was really cool is that these cars had 3 stages, and you would have to level them up in the game. And when you got that, they would give you they give you a little instruction manual in the game, I'm pretty sure. And it would show you how you build the next form. All these had different forms. I'm pretty sure there was 3 forms. One that I can remember very vividly is Emmett. I don't know if we can find him here. Or, oh, here's Scooby-Doo. And yeah, like, you got the Scooby snack, the van, and all these would turn into something different. You just had to build it differently, and you could take it apart, build it, and it was fun. It was amazing. And again, the characters in this game, I personally find fun, because they're just all old characters. You had fucking E.T. Who hates E.T.? You got fucking Marty McFly, or here's like a box full of them. Fucking Mission Impossible, Bane, and, you know, fucking Lego Movie. I owned a lot of these. And again, I kind of want to start collecting it again. I might honestly will. My mother's probably going to hate me for that, because again, she wants me to like rebuild all these, but like they're like actually just blown to smithereens. There's nothing I can do. I own this fucking crocodile guy, the Witch of the West, fucking Bad Cop, Good Cop, Shaggy, Gandalf. Like, it was so cool. It's just fucking Slimer. This is the one I had the most fun with, and I honestly think this is like a very good like alternative to Skylanders. It really got you to enjoy the figures. A lot more money hungry again, right? Like, I know Skylanders also had like the places you couldn't go unless you bought this Skylander, but there was a lot more in here. I'm pretty sure that you would have to like get. I remember planning my stuff out for the fucking Wizard of Oz place, because I like you had to get so much, but it was so much fun having them all. And I might honestly do it. So you guys should tell me, should I start collecting these again? Should I start collecting any of these again? Honestly, I think Amiibos and Disney Infinity are a little bit like long gone. I'm pretty sure they're not as expensive. I wouldn't be surprised if LEGO Dimension is probably up there with Skylanders and how much they would cost, just because I think LEGO Dimension didn't have a lot. I think I honestly sold these. I think I actually do see these on the shelf still. I might be tripping, but maybe when I go back to Walmart, I'm gonna go look, because I'm pretty swear I can remember seeing like the DLC ones that they had out, which were these ones. But yeah, those are the, I wouldn't really want to say knockoff. Like, they tried to be their own thing. They definitely, again, tried, but I don't think ever got to where Skylanders should or would have been. And I definitely think these did drag down the whole scene in general, because Skylanders by themselves were their own thing, right? Like, there was nothing else trying to impede on it, change up the formula. It was them changing everything at any point. They had a monopoly, basically, just because no one else wanted to do it. But eventually, everybody else started doing it, and I definitely think that did water down the whole competition and made people not really want to buy them, and probably did lead to an early end to Skylanders. Who knows how much longer if they would have been if these games never came to fruition. But yeah, that's what I just wanted to talk about today. Again, did you guys ever play any of these? Like, you guys should tell me. Have you guys played any of these? Maybe you guys find me. Oh my god, Gamer Boy. I remember this one vividly. But yeah, tell me if you played any of these, and if you still collect them now, and if you think it's worth collecting some of these now. Tell me, and maybe I honestly will, and I'll start a new series. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.